Hello everyone, welcome to my channel The Commerce Academy. Our today's topic is basics of accounting, and to be specific, in today's video we are going to learn how we do journal entries, and for that we need to understand the golden rules of accounting. So first of all, what is accounting? Accounting is a process of recording financial transaction to generate a meaningful information. So financial transaction is basically a transaction incurring in day-to-day life of a business organization, and meaningful information is balance sheet, profit and loss account, cash flow statement, bank reconciliation statement. These are the meaningful information. In upcoming videos we will going to learn in detail about these things. uh, the father of modern accounting is Lika Pasoli. He invented double entry system in 1494. So we need to understand what is double entry system. Actually, a double entry system speaks about debit and credit side of every transaction, every entry. Whenever a transaction happens, we need to pass entry, journal entry, and journal entry has two sides, debit and credit. As for example, in this scenario, I've taken an example. A Limited is a company. A Limited paid rent of rupees 1000 to Mr. X. So rent is expenditure for any company. If he's paying rent, so expenditure we have debited, and bank or cash he's giving, so bank or cash credit. So every transaction, every entry has two sides. So in this example we have understood this. Going forward, what is golden rules of accounting? Golden rules of accounting gives us principle on how to do accounting, and it has three principle. It has three accounts, which is real account, nominal account, and personal account. Now we will be studying in detail about these three accounts. So now real account. Real account tells us about assets and liabilities. It says that whenever asset is increasing, we need to debit, and in case of decrease we need to credit, and in case of liability, if it increases we credit, if it decreases we debit. So the crux is asset's nature is debit, hence in case of increase in asset we always debit it, in case of decrease in asset we always credit, and liabilities nature is always credit. So in case it is increasing we debit, in case it is decreasing we credit. I have taken two examples to make it very clear. Like A Limited purchase furniture of rupees 10,000. So furniture is asset for any organization, and in this case asset is increasing. So furniture account we have debited as it is asset and increasing. For purchasing asset we need to give bank, means we need to make payment. So payment we will make through bank or cash. So whatever it may be. So suppose we are paying bank through bank. So furniture is debited and bank or cash is credited. Bank or cash is also asset and it is decreasing. So that is why we have credited. We have taken one more example of this uh, for real account. This is example 2. Suppose A Limited purchase machinery of rupees 1500 from X Limited on credit. In previous example, furniture was purchased in cash, but in this example, purchase is made on credit. So machine is asset. So we have debited machinery, and as in this example, purchase is being made on credit. So X Limited, we have purchased from X Limited. So X Limited is being credited. X Limited has become your creditor, it has become your creditor. So in case of increase in creditor, as creditor is your liability, it is increasing, we have credited it. Now suppose in this example only A Limited is making payment to X Limited. So X Limited is being paid. Now X Limited we need to debit because earlier we have credited it, and now liability is decreasing as we are making payment to it. So X Limited has been debited, and as we are paying from bank or cash, so bank or cash is decreasing asset, so it has been credited. Going forward, second is nominal account. Nominal account always talks about income and expenses. So nominal account says in case of expense always debit, in case of income always credit. We have taken example of this also. Suppose A Limited sold its product worth 5,000 rupees. So A Limited is making sales in income for any organization. So sales is, as sales is income, we have credited, and by selling in its material or whatever it is selling, you get amount in bank or either through cash. So suppose in this transaction we are getting in bank, so increase in asset that we have already learned in real account. Increase in asset is debit, so bank has been debited, and increase in sales has been sales, as sales is income, so we have credited it. Now we have taken a second example for expenses. Suppose A Limited is paying salary to its employees of rupees 100. Salary is expenditure for any organization, so salary is debited and bank is credited as we are paying salary from bank, and bank is also asset, decrease in asset, so bank has been credited. Now coming to the third and the last principle and the account, personal account. As the name suggests, it is related to persons. Here the rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver. We have taken an example of it. Suppose A Limited purchased materials worth rupees 500 from B. In this example, B is giving material to A Limited and A Limited is purchasing. So purchase is an expenditure for any organization, and we have learned in nominal account that increase in expense we always debit. So purchase account has been debited, and as in this case B is giver, B is giving material, so B has been credited. We have taken another example also. Suppose A Limited paid rupees 500 to B. So in this example, B Limited is receiving money from A Limited. B is receiver, so B has been debited and bank has been credited. As bank is decreasing and it is an asset, so decreasing asset is credit. So now, if I summarize the journal entries or the golden rules of accounting, so what I follow: in case of expense, always debit; in case of income, always credit; in case of asset, increase in asset debit, decrease in asset credit; in case of liability, increase in liability credit, decrease in liability debit. So if you will follow this thing, you will never be in doubt about passing a journal entry. So hope this video clears your concept of journal entry, and you will not going to have trouble whenever you are getting any transaction and you are about to pass any journal entry. If you have any doubt about any of the concept we tried to learn today, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.